We defending Lex or the other guy?
I don't know. I think it's the shadow guy.
I've noticed it earlier, but now it's kind of hard to ignore. You're not a fan of this guy, are you?
Chances are you're gonna struggle finding people that are. Just gotta keep telling myself to keep my cool.
There anything I should know before I meet him? Besides his evidently charming personality, I mean.
Nope. Nothing comes to mind.
She must think I was born yesterday if she believes I'd buy that. Still, don't exactly have much grounds to call her out on. Better to just wait and see how all this pans out for myself.
Here he comes. Ah, it's him, of course. Hello there. We're gonna switch some stuff around. So, I'll play this guy, Mornal will play Phoenix, and you could switch to Ema since Victoria's dead.
Okay.
Sorry. Hello there. You're my lawyers, I presume. Gotta say, you guys keep your ears to the ground. I don't even remember pulling the I want my lawyer card on these guys. Am I just that popular?
Lucas Greenwell, it's been a while.
That's a name.
Yeah. Sorry, do we know each other?
Of course not. Why would we?
Oh, because of the,
Yeah, because of the question marks.
Well, have fun.
Well, the security guard back there could be Lucas Greenwell. We don't know. Nom.
Oh, they
She's stress eating again.
they gave her more like lip motion on the munches.
Yeah, she's got a pouty eating animation now.
I can already tell this is gonna go swimmingly. All right then. Mr. Greenwell?
Indeed. Lucas Greenwell, at your service.
My name is Phoenix Wright. As you've assumed, I'm a defense attorney.
Good. Finally someone that's gonna shut these idiots up. They've been hounding me for hours over this nonsense.
As I understand it, you've been accused of murdering Miss Victoria Nova?
As I've said, nonsense. I never would have hurt Vic. Not in a million years. Hell, I would have never tried hurting anyone, period. So, when do I get out of here?
Well, not so fast, Mr. Greenwell. I'm gonna first need you to answer some of my questions.
Oh, fantastic. I get to have yet another interrogator. Well, whatever.
This is the good kind.
I just want this to end, honestly. What do you want to know? Me? Well, not a whole lot to tell. I'm just your run-of-the-mill archaeologist.
Used to be one, you mean?
You know, if you already know this stuff, why even ask me? I've already gotten my fair share of getting my face spat on. I'm not really too keen on getting any more.
Sorry, my partner here is a bit more informed than I am.
Is this really necessary?
It could potentially be helpful in the future.
I used to be an archaeologist. I messed up big time, and now I'm a laughingstock. I'm currently working at my local pizza shop for $4 an hour. What the hell is minimum wage in this universe?
This is the future.
Yeah. In fact, that's exactly what I've been doing for the past 4 years.
Oh, so this is 4 years after probably the flashback we saw.
Okay, that makes sense. If you ever want a pizza, come to Mario's. I'm the fastest delivery man in town. Wahoo!
This is his new voice for the rest of the
Oh my god. Happy?
Oh, no. Well, can I ask about why you stopped being,
Hell no.
Right. I figured as much. If nothing else, this probably explains how he came to know the victim. Speaking of whom, what was your relationship with the victim?
We used to be friends.
Just friends?
Just friends. To tell you the truth, I hadn't seen Vic in years. Her name is Vic and she's the victim. That's actually kind of funny. You know that has to be on purpose.
Yeah. Perhaps the writing was on the wall. Or in the name box.
Let me tell you this much. I never ever would have harmed her. She was a good person. I'm being framed here. And whoever's doing this can go rot for all I care. And when I get out of here, I'll give him the same treatment he gave her.
Probably not something you should be saying within that guard's earshot there. I was just actually saying that, and then I saw that it was the line.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's so funny. We're predicting things in this game so far.
The police's version of events seems to be that you were caught red-handed. What exactly happened last night?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure myself. But I sure as hell know it didn't happen like they said it did. I didn't kill her.
Tell me what did then.
It's all kind of fuzzy. Last night, apparently I was pulled over by a cop for speeding.
What?
They happened to check my trunk and there was junk in it, if you know what I mean. Well, that's where they found her. Vic.
Hold on. What do you mean, apparently? Were you intoxicated?
Nah, haven't drunk in years.
I was on heroin.
It's just kinda... I don't know. I know I was there. I know I was driving. But the details aren't quite coming back to me.
Okay. What about the body, then? Do you know how it ended up in your trunk?
No, but what I do know is that I wasn't the one who put her in there. Didn't kill her either. Yeah, I know I'm repeating myself. And I'm gonna keep doing it until you guys get the message. I didn't kill Vic.
You're not giving us a lot of reason to believe you. Not only can you not explain how the body got in your trunk, you're being wishy-washy regarding the events of the entire night. Now, I don't know about you, but I found that to be pretty suspicious.
Well, aren't you feisty?
Don't test my patience. I'm not buying for 1 second your memory just happened to be fuzzy.
Your partner over there talks that way to all your clients?
Only the ones that aren't up front with her.
Look, I don't know how the body got in my car. Last night, I got in and went off to drive. At some point, I must have been pulled over by the cop. Yeah, where was he?
Like, there's
That's
so
true.
little details. Bro, no wonder people are mad. Go on, like...
Well, it seems like he can't remember very much. Like, I don't know, maybe he was drugged. The shock of seeing the body was kinda traumatic, so of course I don't remember the details of being pulled over. That's it. That's all you gotta know.
Not good enough. Shock alone, at least on that scale, isn't enough to just wipe your memory. You'll also have to forgive me if I don't buy you're traumatized. You're clearly hiding things from us. Where were you going when you got in your car? Why were you speeding? How could someone have gotten a body in your trunk without you knowing about it?
As I said, I didn't do it. That's all you have to know.
I'm not sure how you're expecting to be released with a story like that.
Well, that's why I have you guys, right?
We still haven't officially taken your case.
Vic taught me a thing or two about lawyers. The first thing, if they don't want the case, they wouldn't show up.
Why should we be risking our reputation to someone like you? After all, I'm pretty sure most of these lawyers got to hear the truth from their clients.
The second thing Vic told me was, it doesn't matter what you say. In a court of law, your word is moot, to the prosecution, the judge, and even the defense. All that matters is evidence. And if you're really, truly innocent, then sooner or later the evidence will come clear you.
Not without a good lawyer.
Exactly, which is where you guys come in. As I've said,
Yeah.
I'm innocent. And if you're good enough, you'll find the evidence to clear me. Simple as that.
Surprising amount of faith you're putting into us.
I guess you could say I've always been a bit of an optimist.
I do respect the confidence.
There is
Skye.
that, yes. Shadow the Hedgehog, not a pessimist. You heard it here, folks. The less I say in general gives you guys more arguments for a defense, right?
So let me get this straight. You're essentially saying you just expect us to pull a magic way out for you without you even telling us the entirety of your story?
Look, it's not like I'm being entirely dishonest with you guys. It's just that some things are less relevant than others. And those things might also happen to be things I don't want to share.
That's really not how it works. You're supposed to tell us what happened and let us present it in court. Not just expect us to come up with some story.
Pretty sure you are. In fact, pretty sure that's called coming up with your client's defense.
This man is the last person you want to go around lecturing about being a lawyer.
After all, I've never gotten in trouble as a lawyer.
Ever. Also never lost a case. Ever. Wink wink. Well, you can act pissy all you want, but I don't see you heading for the door.
It's a miracle you're not questioning why you were not.
Okay, I'll bite. Why aren't you? Well. Who's being vague now? See? Vic was right. You wanted this case before you even saw me. So how about we skip the moral lessons, eh?
Okay, yep, I hate him. But if he really is innocent, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, I guess we'll have to grin and bear it for a while. Sooner or later, when the noose tightens around him, he'll have to decide. What's more important to him? The things he's trying to hide, or a life out of prison?
So, is that all?
I like that they're characterizing him as wise enough to know that at some point he'll have to choose to let it out.
I guess that's a yes. Listen, I don't want it to seem like I don't appreciate this. I also don't want you to think I don't care about what happened to Vic. But the important thing here should be that I didn't do it. I won't claim to be completely upfront here, but that one's true. 100%. Well, back to interrogation hell I go. Wish me luck, eh?
Goes and tells the cops everything.
You want to know the worst part of all that? I can't walk away from the case in good conscience based on this conversation alone. I'm sorry to dump someone like that on your lap.
I've seen worse. Besides, I've made a guarantee that it'd reach the truth. It'd be pretty anticlimactic to give up on the first hour. Not being able to trust him puts me at a disadvantage, obviously. Mia would probably kick me for taking a case like this.
I think it'd be the opposite. I think she'd be excited.
Yeah, I
for him.
agree. I think she'd be like, oh, alright, yeah.
You're testing yourself here.
If he turns out to be guilty, so be it. I'm going to do my job. If not for his sake, then for Miss Nova's.
I really hope those detectives pry the truth out of him.
For once, as do I. Also, how do you know Greenwell anyway?
We met only once 5 years ago. Oh wait, 5 years ago? Wait, so what happened?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Lex died 5 years ago.
Maybe. We're only guessing. I mean, he was alive in that flashback.
Maybe that's why maybe that was the big fuck up that stopped them from being friends, was whatever happened to Lex.
Definitely possible.
And then she died yesterday. The girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Nova had brought me along on one of his expeditions.
His?
His.
Okay, I think that's a typo.
No.
Greenwell's.
Yeah.
Oh, his as
Okay.
in... Yeah, right.
I guess it's no surprise he didn't remember me.
I see.
So, given that this was a complete waste of time,
The crime scene will be our next destination.